For those of you who are just joining this video series now, this is actually 4 days in to a much longer adventure. I'm traveling through the top end of the west coast of Australia, and then hopefully in a month's time, traveling through the top end of the east coast of Australia.
Chopper! Oh,
Good work! Just sitting on top there checking us out. But the landscape is magnificent. Hey, good morning. We're doing pancakes with chai and rum this morning because it's a very special occasion. It's Jack's birthday. So we broke into the rations and we're having a really special brekkie, and then we'll go out and catch some mud crabs.
Our original strategy was small pancakes, but we had a little bit left and it accidentally turned into a jumbo pancake. So now we are going to try flip it, which I think could go bad. But I don't want to set us up to fail. Ready?
Oh, it's a bit soft.
Oh, so you think it needs more?
Maybe even towards to the right.
It's looking pretty good.
Oh. This way. 1, 2. I left you down.
That looks pretty good. That's pretty good, under pressure.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's the dream right there.
Bit crumbly.
Mixed with the rations of peanut butter, which looks like there's been a bit of cross-contamination with the Nutella, which is some desiccated coconut. We got the honey. We got the spiced chai featuring a bit of Ron. Getting whipped up on the gas because the fire's a bit of a sad situation this morning, but we're getting there. Happy birthday, Jacko. Woo! We've come pretty deep up this mangrove system, about 10 miles from camp, and we've put out a few of these dilly pots with this tuna that we got yesterday. And Jack said for his birthday he'd really love a feed of mud crabs. So fingers crossed we can try and get a feed of them.
Mullet tuna combo, so stanky.
Hey Croc, you're acting a lot bigger than you are, aren't you? Pretty cool, just sitting on top there checking us out. It's fearless, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really fearless.
All right, mate. Where's the crabs? Where are the crabs at? No bait.
Bait is gone. That's
Huh.
I don't think it's full of crabs, guys.
Full of light.
Feels very light on. No crabs.
Oh.
What have we got, Jack?
No luck,
Not even eaten.
not even slightly touched. We've come to the conclusion there's no crabs in this system. There's not crabs, there's no crabs in here.
We came in pretty confident.
Very confident. We've seen a croc, we've had a bait taken by a shark, 0 crabs.
So a few things happening.
Yeah, enough to keep us excited, but not what we're after.
We're stimulated, but
Back
not.
to the drawing board.
As Eva would say, we're stimulated but not satisfied. We'll keep exploring. We didn't get any crabs, but the landscape is magnificent. Oh, look at that. I literally grew up hearing stories and watching videos and seeing photos of this part of Australia, but it's something else when you get to see it in the flesh.
Right.
So we got tipped off by a local fisherman that at the back of one of these rivers, there'd be fresh water meeting the salt, which just seems wild to me because it's such like arid and dry and harsh country. You couldn't believe that a place that only rains a month or two of the year, and I believe here, I haven't got a lick of rain since, I don't know, for 5 or 6 months. So we've followed this stream up and there's this deep hole, it's probably 20 meters, and then there's a rock bar and it's probably only 1 meter deep just behind me here, but because the tide's so high, it's at the top of a 10-meter tide, we just cruise the boat on over in there, and I've dropped the guys off at the base of this absolute spectacular waterfall, which is cascading down these red and orange rocks. And it looks like at the top there's a swimming pool. We were told not to swim in this pool here because apparently, like now on high tide, saltwater crocodiles can get up here, which is pretty wild because you can see on the left, someone's come here before and built like a barbecue and a big seating area, and that's half submerged in water, and literally you could have a croc just sitting on top of the barbecue, which is pretty wild. I'll get the eyes in the sky and get a view of how far this goes back, this waterway, and see what sort of country it's like.
Grassy and snaky.
Not so good.
Pretty nice.
Swim in the shallow bits. Avoid the deep dark croc hole there. Not a bad swim.
Pretty good swim, I would say. One of the better spots.
Now we just have to get back in the boat.
Oh, the next challenge.
Yeah, jump in. Nice, very smooth. Smooth operator.
Feeling refreshed.
You reckon they can see the cast net?
There's about 10 mullet there that would be perfect live bait. Oh, I reckon you got a couple. There's all rocks everywhere.
Had a couple bust through it. I think we'll catch enough.
Woohoo!
There's our liveys and or dinner.
Just about at the top of a 9-metre tide, and we've pushed as far as we can up this particular creek, I guess curiosity's sake, but trim the motor right up, and Jack's having a flick in front of the boat against these rock ledges. But it's pretty cool. It's the first time this trip that we've been faced with these, like a really narrow set creek with really steep rocky cliffs either side of us. Makes you feel pretty small, and I really hope we get a fish very soon, because we need to get some fish for dinner.
Oh, okay, so Jack has just spotted a school of archer fish.
They were quick and they went down, so I don't know if we got any.
We didn't get any, that means. Check out this spring though, on the other
Pushed
hand,
me on
right
the
there.
edge and maybe mullet got caught in the top pool. We've just come across this beautiful glowing spring coming out of here.
It's
nice
amazing.
pool. I wouldn't swim here though, we can't see the bottom and it looks like water's come up on the high tide, but you'd be able to climb up this and there'd be pools along the top. We gotta go quickly, try find some bait. We found an awesome pool, but no mullet in there.
No, no mullet, just baby Jacks.
We've got a double hook up.
Ah, it's going wild! Oh, we've crossed lines. Oh dear.
Oh geez.
I'll give you a hand.
Yes. Oh geez, we've got lines doubled up.
There's a bit going on here today.
Oh, I can't really.
I don't know how this is happening.
Man, either.
I'm just going to go forward.
Yeah, do you want forward?
Okay, I'm going to come out the back there too.
You still got
I'm in as well.
All right, the good news is we've got one hooked up. Eva's has dropped, they crossed lines. There's probably sharks underneath us, but Nikki's still fighting something here. What are you thinking? Took a big run.
Oh, I took a big, I reckon a little tuna.
Little tuna fish.
There could be a little longtail.
That was a bit going on.
How was that?
That was concerning at some points, but we got there.
Tuna fish. Nikki with her tuna.
Woohoo!
Oh, it's a big cooter. Hello, big angry barracuda. Oh, just realised it was hooked.
Yeah.
Get off.
I don't want to hurt you, mate. There
Yay.
we go.
Yikes.
Barracuda aren't that great eating. They're okay, but we've already got this tuna and a couple of mullets just in case. Oh, that's dinner. That's dinner. Oh, mackerel.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh
oh,
my god.
that's perfect.
Oh.
Sashimi.
A little
Little
schoolie.
school mackerel.
It hit way harder than its size gives it credit for it.
So we've done a bit of trolling out the mouth of the river, but we're going to start steaming back up to where we're going to camp tonight. We're doing a little bit of a troll and we've sounded past this rock edge and it just lit up with bait fish. It's probably in 6 or 7 metres of water. So the girls have got the hand lines out, just with a running sinker, 7/0 hook, a little bit of cut bait, that ribbon fish we got earlier, and some of that mullet. And we're just easing it back into this raging current. Nikki's working the 120-pound line with razor sharp focus. So hopefully she can get a fish. This is the setup. So this rock comes down, 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 And it just drops off here 7 meters. Oh, you got a, what?
I think
You
I'm
on?
on the whole time.
Oh, watch the prop.
Oh,
Big estuary cod.
it looks like he's got Eva's line.
Yeah, he's
wrapped
eaten
around
2
him.
hooks. Yeah, wow.
He's just like sitting there kind of wiggling occasionally and thought I was getting bites, but actually had a fish on the whole time.
We've got that mackerel and we're hoping to get something a little bit smaller. It's just a bit big for us, so we're gonna let this beautiful cod go. See you, mate. Your lucky day. Oh,
That is
it's a big cod.
Should we try and unhook him?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Holy.
Wow, good
They
work.
just keep getting bigger. Holy.
Wow, good work. Hey?
It's heavy.
That thing's massive. Yeah, he was live. Very lively.
Chopper! Yeah, it's a finger mark!
Another one.
There you go, a little
another
finger
one.
mark. And I think we're on a
Another
school of them.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Finger mark, we got one for dinner with that little mackerel. What do you reckon about this one? Dinner too?
Yeah, I reckon.
They're one of the best eaten fish. Fortunately not needing a flint or rubbing any sticks today, eh Jaggo?
Nah, we've moved past that.
Spot for dinner.
Try some, what's the review?
Okay, what have you done here, Jacko?
Well, it's just a bit of mackerel with all the good things. Lime, chili.
That's delicious.
Yeah, Woods.
Yum. Bit of wasabi. Oh hell yeah.
Few flies getting around, but mackerel raw. Ooh. Oh. This is the walk out to the boat when you forget something in the boat. Knee-deep mud. Phew. Oh, how the boat's slidden down. Looks like a croc slide. There's the mooring line there. I thought this would all be like walkable, but it's not. It's very, oh, that's spiky. Ah. It's one thing you got to be careful for is not putting your foot sinking down in with all your weight, and then there's like an oyster or a sharp spike or something that just whacks you. Like just what happened to me. Not the best anchorage this afternoon. We just sort of made do with what we had here up in the creek, but we did get a couple of awesome fish. Forgot the rice. It's not Greek yogurt. It is a plastic container of rice in the boat. And yeah, we're pretty much on dead low tide now. As you can see behind me, it's really cool to get a better look at the structure of the river. So impressive to see how much water runs out of here within a 6-hour period. Literally 4 meters over my head was water 5 hours ago, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we just got a camp up here on the top of this ridge. Not too impressive, just on some sort of flat rock. Lay down the mat and call it a night, but we'll see you bright and early in the morning. We're gonna cook this fish up now. Sit around the fire, tell a few lies, have a nightcap and call it. This is a bit of a before bed ritual. Oh, going down the goat trail to check up on the boat as this tide starts rushing in. We've got a huge tide at midnight tonight. So this is the final check for the evening. Make sure that she's going to be all good. I'm just untying it. I've had it looped around this rock. And then I've got to pull, now that the tide's running in, pull the boat out so it sits further away from where all these rocky oyster bars are. All part of the fun.
No luck. Might be time for. Oh!
What was that?
Oh yeah! Jack has hooked this barra and we just don't know how to bring it in over these like bloody oyster rocks.
Well, once that's a bit frothy of an edge.
Oh,
Alright, come up around here.
it'll be deep mud.
Why not? I might just try drag it up the shore.
Yep.
Oh, it's only just hooked.
Oh! It's just there! God damn, we can still see it. But it's such a crocky edge, not a good idea to get down there. Bummer. Alright, live another day, Barra.
Hey.
Not your usual.
There you go.
Hey!
There you go. So we went for a little morning walk this morning to have a flick for barra. No luck on the barra front, but came across lots of these little clams, cockles. So they were just sitting all over the sand flats down here. So we're going to put them in some salt water, let them spit out the sand and mud, and then find a way to cook them this afternoon.
Waiting for the tide. Every day just waiting for the tide. Literally in the last 10 minutes, that tide's just started ripping in. The boat was completely high and dry. And within, I'd say an hour, there'll be 2 meters of water. All right, we've just been hiding from the blistering sun for the last couple of hours in the shade of a tree in the camp, but now the pressure's on. It's time to find some fish in the last couple of hours that we can navigate a boat in this creek before we have to go by foot if we don't get a fish in the boat. All right, what's everyone feeling?
Strictly cods.
Strictly cods?
Cods.
Cods, and you?
Otherwise known as grouper.
Grouper. Just got smacked by what most likely felt like a big cod, but didn't stay on. Back to the drawing board. When the pressure was on, Nick has hooked something. It's actually pretty heavy, eh?
Yeah, might be a big
How's your
cod.
drop?
Might be a big hammerhead.
Dropped it.
Oh no.
You're so close.
You want me to grab it? Or you right? I got that.
Nice, in the tub.
Birthday boy, with some birthday luck.
Pressure's on.
We're not going hungry. Ooh, ha, ooh, ha.
Cod.
Another
Grouper. I think I've got the groper strategy. Drop it to the bottom, twitch,
Cod.
bang. They hit so hard for a little fish.
Cod.
Strictly cods.
Do a cod. Literally, Jack, like a week ago, we were eating cod, and he just takes a mouthful and he goes, oh, I'm just strictly cods.
We got some of these rock cod, which I'm not sure how we're going to cook them, but I think it's going to be delicious.
Surely.
Maybe through pasta?
I think pasta.
The last of the pasta rations?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
But these will be fatty and oily and taste beautiful. Yeah, nice. I just got all liveys.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah.
Jack's got liveys.
Real liveys.
We can't help ourselves. Sunset fishing.
Nice.
Yeah. Don't want to get too close to the edge. Saw a big croc in here earlier this morning. So literally 5 hours ago, the water was right at the top of where you can see the last of the mangroves. So what's that, 6-7 meters above our head, just before you get to the real bright orange. You'll be able to see over there the distinct line where it goes from sort of a greeny, brown, black, moldy color, and then to the classic Kimberley country, red, orange, yellow, purples. Very cool. See that line? Oh, oh, that's a great cod.
Any cod?
Any fish or crab. Well done.
It's a beautiful rock cod.
Ew.
Lucky we've already got 2. So this guy gets to live another day.
Can you see that? Well done, mate. It was nice.
Yeah, nice cod.
No barra, but strictly cods.
Strictly good.
Also, for those of you who don't personally know my brother Jack, I want you to guess his age in the comments. First one to get it right, I'll send you a prize, but you can't fact check this with Jack. You can't already know him, all right? How old is my brother Jack? A cod pasta, which we're gonna cook for Jack. That's his special request for the birthday boy, as we didn't get mud crabs. It's been mission success thus far, but we're only 4 days in. So make sure you're subscribing to the channel, check out the website, the socials, all the rest of it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Keep the vibes high. We'll see you out here.